Well, we had a feeling this could break out. They're on the ice opposite one another and ready to go.
Worrell is big, folks. We're talking big. 6'6", 220. And look at the reach he has on Langdon. It's the first time these two have matched up in the game, I think. And Worrell just turning. And Langdon's doing a pretty good job there. Yeah, he's doing a real good job. Worrell is big.
When he gets those arms loose.
Yeah, and look at those little rabbit punches. He looks like he's a smart fighter, too. See what I mean, Sam? He knows he can't get too loose with his arm to throw the haymaker, so he's throwing those jabs. Is that what you call it?
That's right.
How about that?
No, you're doing well. Langdon giving away 6 inches, 25 pounds.
And now it looks like he wants to go. Worrell actually looks like he's burned out here. Well, that's the first thing the fans have had to cheer about on behalf of the Rangers so far in the first period.
Nothing much happening for the Rangers. And this actually was one of those situations where Worrell had not been a factor in the game.
No, Worrell was on the ice, and the Rangers matched up. So they put Langdon out against Worrell.
More of Langdon on the ice.
Now we got Worrell and Langdon.
Yeah, you see Langdon is on the ice, and there's no question that Paul Maurice has to have him on the ice because he's figuring this is the way the game is going. We better get our tough guy out there. Langdon's a real veteran fighter, very good, but he's going against a guy, Peter Worrell, that's got a reach, is tough to fight against. This should be a good one, as both Worrell and Langdon know real well about one another, know what they're doing. And the referees are letting him go. There's no way the linesman's going to step in the middle and take one on the nose. Just let him get real tired, and then when you judge that they finished throwing, then you come in and break him up. But right now there's an assessment being made by the linesman. They still look like they've got some steam left. They're both standing. Nobody's hurt.
Peter's got to be careful. Langdon's helmet has not come off yet.
Yeah, I know.
You do not want to punch that helmet.
Looks like he's... There we go. Hey, look at that. Hey, congratulations. That's what happens between two tough guys who have got this battle plan down to a key. And I talked to Peter Worrell a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Peter, do you lose it when you fight? He said, Dennis, if I lose, meaning get real mad when I fight, I'll lose the fight. There's no way you go into these things, you know, out of control. You've got to be well controlled in your mind.
You know very well. Here we go. We got a fight going. This is Worrell and Langdon. We told you to expect a physical affair. We'll share the story with you a little later on, but Langdon going right after Peter Worrell here in the opening minutes of play.
Langdon, I've always felt is one of the best technical fighters in the game. He's fighting a guy who's obviously a lot taller and has a much better reach, but Langdon is one of those guys that he will wait and wait till the other guy tires and usually comes on real strong at the end of the fight. Here he goes now. Now he's starting to get his act together. It's just sort of his style, and you've got to be very careful. Peter Worrell, of course, one of the best pure fighters in the game, because he just doesn't get hit very often and he doesn't get hurt. He's there every night. The kind of guy that can knock down the opponent awfully quick. Watch this Langdon fight. I think he's one of the best ones.
Landed a pretty good left there on Peter. And folks, this is a carryover from the last game. Jelena was hit, as I'd mentioned, and it was Peter Worrell who I thought gave a pretty clean hit. The Hurricanes were upset, and obviously this is their attempt at a payback. Anyway, just to complete the story on Maurice, he guaranteed a win.
Here we go. Langdon
and Worrell.
Now Langdon, of course, acquired from those Eastern Conference champion Carolina Hurricanes. For this very thing, the Vancouver Canucks didn't feel they had that physical presence that you need to have even in the Western Conference. Langdon really one of the best. Not the biggest, but certainly one of the best.
Looks like a man and a boy here. But Langdon doing a pretty good job, and of course he is no stranger to Peter Worrell. They've gone at it several times when Langdon played with Carolina and previously with the Rangers.
I see Langdon, if he gets inside, he can get punches in. It's a lot harder for Peter Worrell. Peter Worrell's got to keep the opponent away more. Langdon is in tight. See, Worrell is still so hard to hit, but Langdon throws both hands. Well, that's a good tussle and a tiring tussle, but just before that, the Panthers have been assessed a penalty right off the face-off.
Worrell. They fought in Florida, and Langdon did pretty well against this big, tough guy for the Panthers. He came on late, as he does so often. Worrell trying to get some inside right hands to start. And Langdon with that trademark uppercut comes back. Now Worrell lands a couple. Langdon went down for a moment. He gets back to his feet to allow this fight to continue as they take it from the Vancouver zone out to center ice. Remember, Langdon is a finisher. He'll hang in there as now he gets a quick right hand inside. Fans respond to that. He comes back with a left. Now another left. Worrell with some right hands.
Remember, Langdon says, I don't mind taking a few on his schnoz to get a haymaker in there. Well, now he's in trouble.
He's got the jersey up, and the linesmen jump in quickly. Hey, pretty good tilt there. Langdon Worrell, their second fight this season.
These two guys have the utmost of respect for each other. They really do. They have fought a number of times. Remember, they were both in the Eastern Conference. And Worrell told us that Langdon is the smartest fighter he's ever gone up against. You know, he has a strategy. We know what it is. He likes to come on late in the fight. He likes to hold and pull and wear down the opponent, and then he comes on with punches. But this time, Worrell handled himself pretty good. And